Hello, I'm honored to join the UAE and global partners at the Dubai Expo. It's a great success. Thanks to Her Excellency Reem Al Hashimi for extending the invitation to join the Global Goals for All event. And thanks to everyone taking part today for drawing more attention to the Sustainable Development Goals, the deadline for which is now only 8 years away. At the Gates Foundation, we're especially focused on the goal of ending poverty and hunger, achieving gender equality, and lessening the impacts of climate change. But one that really speaks to the heart of what we do is SDG 3, ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all ages. In fact, Melinda and I first created the foundation after we discovered that every year millions of children around the world suffer and die from diseases like rotavirus, diarrhea, pneumonia, diseases that have essentially disappeared or are totally treatable in wealthy countries. Most recently, we've been engaged in the fight against COVID-19. There's a lot of work to do on all these issues, but collectively, we've been making tremendous progress. We're heartened by the fact that the number of children who die before their 5th birthday has been cut in half since the year 2000. That said, the SDGs aren't something we can cram for the night or year before the deadline. It's especially true given the pandemic, which has set back progress on many fronts. If we're going to reach the critical goals by 2030, we need 2022 and every year thereafter to be a year of action. It's going to take all hands on deck, governments, philanthropies, nonprofits, and the private sector, committed, focused, and working together to reach the SDGs in the next 8 years. I would add that one critically important item on my personal to-do list for SDG 3 is helping to ensure the world is much better prepared for the next pandemic. In the past 2 years, we've seen amazing scientific breakthroughs, such as the fastest ever creation of a safe vaccine through the mRNA platform. But we've also seen that unequal distribution and lack of funding and supply have left too many people at high risk in low-income countries still waiting for their first COVID shot. So we need a more transparent system for accelerating the global supply of vaccines in the future, one that can make more doses and allocate them more equitably. We also need more tools to swiftly contain outbreaks as they happen, such as readily available rapid testing, more distributed genetic sequencing and surveillance capability, and better logistical systems to get commodities where they're needed. By preparing now for the next pandemic, I believe we may be able to prevent it. And more than that, we can apply these same systems in peacetime to combat all the diseases that remain a problem around the world. In other words, preparing for the next pandemic will also help us achieve SDG 3 and create the world we want, where everyone has a chance to lead a healthy life. It's a goal worth striving for, and I'm very glad that all of you here are part of this effort. We have 8 years to go. Let's go to work. Thank you.